In terms of recommendations, I can say that my recommendations really reflect more of the obstacles that I experienced with data collection, though they're also important to maintaining a family justice center, and that is that domestic violence service providers should be on the same page. But I don't think that it's just on a local, level. That's also on a statewide and national level, because I think that sharing data can only improve the different models that service providers use. There's certainly a need for common understandings in the data collection realm. And they don't need to fear program evaluation, because it's necessary in order to accomplish goals and to determine whether or not you're successful at accomplishing those goals. And that's a struggle overall in the domestic violence response movement. On the family justice centers themselves, it's important that there are metrics in evaluating, the service delivery and the way that the centers operate. A lot of the information that family justice centers provide in terms of research is based on a hope index that they've developed. And it's important to measure and evaluate survivor hope coming into family justice centers and then leaving family justice centers. However, there have to be some sort of hard, measurable indicators as well. And there are other collaborative models that are effective without being coined a family justice center. And I think that some of them are more or less the same. And a lot of the challenges that come with any movement is who's the first, who's the biggest, and who's going to get, the notoriety for it. And then there's a lot of external research that needs to be done. I think that much of the research done on the family justice center model itself has been done by those who operate under the model, so they have buy-in with the overall overarching Family Justice Center Alliance, or a lot of the research has been written by the people who have founded the movement. And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, but there is a need for some unbiased measurement. And lastly, I'd like to acknowledge the Alliance for Hope International for allowing me a lot of their resources in the research library and actually providing me with some knowledge through personal conversations. So I'm very thankful to have met Casey Gwynn and Gail Streck through all of this. And also a lot of the other family justice centers that I studied, there were people in the community that were able to provide me with the proper resources that were not published online. So yeah, that is my capstone project, and it was a little lengthier than 10 minutes. However, I think that, again, it's important to understand that foundational information about domestic violence in order to know what we're studying, how we should be studying it, and where to go from here. Thank you for your time.